Hi, this is my operating system. It's 64-bit operating system in Windows 10. Okay, I have the latest updates for this copy of Windows and about my IDE. Let's take a look. Service Pack 6 for 32-bit Windows development. Okay, now my project structure is that I have one form. It not does not have any controls, as you can see here, except this label. Okay, you can even delete it. Now it has no controls. And about the code, it has no code except set of visual styles function which is found here, and the visual styles module. Okay, this is about form 1, and the MDI has no code also except form 1.show. Okay, this is about the forms. And about modules, I have the common module. I have read the documentation that it is preferable to include it in the project, and visual styles module also. This module is for my user controls. It has some declarations and functions, and the module start in my main sub. I'm calling init visual styles and just showing the MDI main. And these are class modules I use for my user control. And this is for timer. This is for easing movement. Now, I also have the resource file which provides side by side and visual styles. I have also a manifested IDE for VB6 EXE. I have manifested it to support visual styles in design time, and these two user controls. This is my user control. It's a data user control which you can populate with some records from database, and this is just a test user control to reproduce the problem which happened with me. Now I'll go to form 1 and add. I'll go to form 1 and add my user control. Okay, first, as you can see here, I can't move it when I click on the list view. Okay, as if it does not exist. And when I click anything, I can't move it because I firstly clicked this listing. But when I click the form and first click this label, and I can move it now. Okay, when I click the list view, I can't move it from right here, or even if I go to the label back and try to move it, I can't do this again unless I remove the selection, and first I should select this label. Okay, this is the first problem. Now I will add some properties here. Okay, I will add some properties here and write here some code which is necessary for my user control to run. Okay, this is the code. Okay, and I will rename it to and I will run. It's working nicely and nothing wrong with the form. Okay, as you can see in design view here, I can get to the command buttons on my user control, and the problem I'm talking about here, as you can see, as if I am selecting a plane form. Okay, it can move from here and not from here, and I'm not expecting in design time to be able to reach the command buttons on the user control, and this happens here and don't know why. Okay, now the major problem, and I think it's very interesting one. Okay, here I'm going to add 29 command buttons. 3, 4, 5. Okay, 29 command buttons. Okay, okay. Here when I click my user control, nothing happens, and also when I run the project, everything is okay and nothing happens. I can click my user control in runtime and also in design time, as you can see. Okay, now I'm going to save the form and check for its size. It's 9 kilobytes. Okay, when I add the command number 30, see what happens. When I click the user control, it crashes. Okay, now let's run again. Okay, let's go to form 1 and command 29. It's okay. Let's add command number 30. In design time it crashed, as you have seen. Okay, let's see what happens in runtime. It also crashed when I clicked the user control. Okay, so is it about form size or about the number of controls? To answer this question, I have made something. I replaced the command buttons with timer controls, which are less in size than command buttons. Okay, I'm going to delete these command buttons and add 29 timer controls. Just adding timer controls here. No, they have passed. Okay. Now we have 29 timer controls, and in design view, when I click my user control, it's safe and nothing happens, and also in runtime it's safe to click my user control and nothing happens. Okay, now let's take a look at the form size. It is 5 kilobyte. Okay, It's 5 kilobytes. So timer control is less in size than a command button. Now let's add the timer number 30, and we're going to check the click on my user control in design time. It also crashed. Now, so in design time, if you have, or if we have 30 control and my user control, the IDE crashes, and doesn't matter whether the size of the form. It's not about the size of the form, it's about the number of controls existing in the same form with my user control. Okay, now I tried another thing to test, is my user control is the reason for this problem. Okay, now I deleted my user control, okay, and kept 29 timers in the form, and I'm going even to remove my code here. So form 1 is like this, and I mean everything as it was, nothing changed. Okay, now I'm going to add a test user control. This user control I have made, it's named user control 1. It just has a command button W1, it's a VBCCR command button, and just a label to show you that it's a test user control. Okay, now I'm going to add this user control to form 1 and repeat the same steps. Okay, this is the test user control. Okay, now here in this user control, in design time I can't get directly to the command button. Okay, this was not the case for my user control. My user control, I could click the command button in design time. Okay, and I can even move the user control when I click a VBCCR control, the command button here in our case. And even if I add a list view here, I can deal with the user control normally, and a text box. Okay, I cannot get directly to them, as you can see, and I can move the user control when I click at any region. Okay, now let's add 29 command buttons. Here I'm adding the command buttons. Okay, 28, 29, and see what happens. I can click the user control in design time, and also in runtime it's safe and nothing is strange. Now I will add command number 30, and in design time it's safe. This was not the case for my user control. My user control crashed when it was 30 command buttons. It crashed in this when I clicked my user control in design view. Okay, this did not happen here. Okay, let's check it out in runtime mode. Here it crashed also. It also crashed, but only on runtime, not in design time like my user control. Okay, this is strange for me. Okay, crashed because it has, I can't even preview the form. I will continue in the next video because I'm limited to 15 minutes of recording.